All right, so next we're going to be talking about fatty acid saturation. So still talking about lipids. All right, so when we're talking about fatty acid saturation, we're really looking at, does that tail contain any double bonds? On a note here that we do have lipid notation, and that's a quick reference to the size of the fatty acid and the saturation. So it's going to tell us the number of carbon bonds, and it's going to also, going to tell us about the number of carbons and tell us about the number of double bonds. So our first type is saturated, and again, we've talked about this before, right? A saturated carbon means that it has all single bonds. And so really what we're looking at is the tail of the fatty acid. So in this example, we have 0 double bonds in our tail, and so that is going to make it a saturated fatty acid. If I'm looking at the notation, this particular fatty acid has a total of 16 carbons and 0 double bonds. Now, something that's really important to point out is this is going to dictate how these behave and why they behave the way they do, and that is that we have a hydrophilic tail or hydrophilic head that is highlighted in green here, and that's our acid. We've talked about this already, about how those acids are very polar. They can hydrogen bond. So that means they're going to be hydrophilic, which means water-loving. Now the tail is made up of all carbons and hydrogens. This is non-polar. So this is going to be hydrophobic or water-fearing. So it's not really going to mix the tail portion anyway is not going to mix very well with water. Okay, so our next level of saturation is monosaturated. This means that I have one double bond in that chain. We've talked about cis and trans before, and so we can have cis saturation or we can have trans. And so essentially what that means is how the chain is, especially as we start to see these long chains, we'll talk about them as far as like there being a kink in the chain. With trans, you are that what you basically have on that chain, right, as we've talked about, trans means opposite, so we have those hydrogens on opposite sides of the double bond. For cis, we have those hydrogens on the same side of the double bond. You may have heard about trans fats. They are mostly manufactured. They are generally considered unhealthy. As we'll talk about fats and how they are stored and whatnot. These actually, trans fats store very well. They have a long shelf life, and you can actually take something that is a liquid and convert it into a solid by adding a trans bond there. Just again want to highlight the lipid notation. So our first lipid has 16 carbons and 1 double bond, and our second one has 12 carbons and 1 double bond. Okay, so our last piece of talking about fatty acid saturation is talk about polyunsaturated fatty acids. So the word poly means many. So what we're looking at here is many double bonds. So generally we're talking about polyunsaturated fats or polyunsaturated fatty acids, right? We're talking about compounds that have a lot of double bonds in them. And you may have heard of omega-3s or omega-6. And essentially what this is this is telling us how many where the double bond is starting from the tail end. And we don't normally count this way, but what we're looking at right here is omega-3. So we're starting at the tail, 1, 2, 3. And so my first double bond starts on carbon number 3 from the tail. So that would be an omega-3 fatty acid. And if it were omega-6, it would be starting on carbon number 6 from the tail. Also just want to point out our notation. This particular fatty acid has 16 carbons and 3 double bonds.